Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the casual crypto investor, and I am back with another video. I hope everyone has been enjoying their weekend. I know it's been very tense, very stressful, especially if you're an investor. Man, it is brutal. There is definitely blood in the streets, guys. I know this is not fun. I know this pretty much in I might be just putting it in layman's terms, but it sucks. Right? Stock market's been down over the past couple of days. Crypto market has been down. But I want to just kind of share some information with you. Hopefully this video will, I don't know, somewhat keep you motivated, but at the same time, it's not fun. I kind of classifying this time period as kind of like our going to the gym moment, right? Yeah, there's times where you're really pumped up and you really want to go to the gym and want to work out, but there's other times where you're kind of like, dang man, I really don't want to get this workout in, but at the same time, I know it's going to benefit me in the long term. I know I'm going to have better health and all that kind of stuff. So guys, I hope you will enjoy this video. Definitely make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into it so you can stay locked in into what's going on. Obviously, not just in the crypto market, because a lot of the things that are happening outside of the crypto market is impacting it. And so we also need to be mindful of some of the things that are happening right now. But currently, right now, we are down close to 5.5%. We are sitting at a $2.5 trillion market cap right now. Bitcoin is below 80,000 currently, down 4% over the past 7 days, almost close to 5% on the 24-hour. Man, Ethereum has been taking a shellacking right now, below $1,600 right now, which is just insane to see. It's down 12% over the past 7 days. XRP, no different, taking it on the chin too as well, down almost 8.5% currently right now on the 7 day, and almost down 8% on the 24-hour too as well. We are below $2, which is good and bad. It sucks to be below $2, but at the same time, this is an opportunity, in my opinion, to kind of jump in and grab some more XRP at a discount. And not just XRP, but there are a lot of, I was even looking at Cardano sitting here at 58 cents right now. Insane. I mean, we're just over $1 or so, a few weeks back. So this is a great opportunity. I was also looking at one of the other cryptos that I made several videos on, Ondo Finance, sitting at under $1. So guys, if you have some cash or some powder on the side, some dry powder on the side, if I had some, I definitely would be mine. But unfortunately for me, I have to budget and I have to wait till Friday. But if these prices are going to still be in this price range, best believe I'm going to be jumping in and picking up some of these cryptos at a discount. So also too as well, something that we do need to be mindful of. Let me refresh this too as well, just to make sure I'm bringing you the right information. So currently right now, we're looking at the Dow futures. Now, obviously I don't have to, unless you've been under a rock over the past week or so, you already know what's causing the downturn in the market. Obviously this week, Donald Trump has issued out his tariffs. I believe a lot of this stuff is going to be starting Monday. There have been talks that some countries are willing to negotiate these tariffs. One of the representatives from his cabinet has said that there's like 50 countries coming out saying that they want to negotiate. So, but at the same time, I feel like the pin has been already pulled out the grenade. Okay. And, the market is obviously reacting to that. And I think depending on what is said and what transpires this week, or at least tomorrow, ideally, will have an effect on how this week looks. I'm as clueless as everyone. I don't think anyone can honestly predict what's going to happen Monday. We have our friend Jim Cramer coming out saying that basically it's going to be another Black Monday like we had in the 80s. I wasn't necessarily knowing what's going around in that time, so I didn't experience that. But at the same time, too, I know that it was definitely a bad day for the market, and a lot of people lost a lot of money on that day. And so that's what he is anticipating. But you know how Jim Cramer is, he says one thing and then the opposite happens. So we'll see what happens. But currently right now, he might be right because, and again, when someone's right, I give them their props. When they're wrong, hey, we all been wrong. But right now, when I'm looking at sitting, the Dow Jones futures were down over 5.5%, down 2,300 points. So this is not looking good, guys. I'm being honest with you. I'm a little concerned. But again, when you have this downturn in the stock market or crypto market, it is an opportunity. A lot of millionaires were made during, bad financial times. And so, you just have to have the wherewithal to take advantage of it. All right. Moving on to as well, if you want to stay locked in regards to what's happening in the crypto space, make sure that you follow me on X. I do tweet more than I make videos, unfortunately, because sometimes it's easier for me to tweet than it is for me to make a video. So if you want to stay locked in on what's going on with crypto as well as what's going on in the casual crypto investor community, definitely make sure that you lock in with me on X. All right, so let's get into the first article that I have for you. As we all know, big XRP fan. XRP has now crashed below $2. And honestly, guys, I give you the good and the bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. When it's bad, it's bad. When it's good, it's good. But right now, we're kind of hitting some pockets of turbulence right now, and it's not looking good. Okay, so there is a possibility, as we just saw, that XRP is currently right now below $2, but it potentially might go even lower than that. Okay, and let's dive into that. So it says right now, the crypto markets are under serious pressure, and the XRP price just joined the panic. After holding steady near $2 for weeks, XRP has broken below this psychological barrier, now trading at $1.98. Obviously, as we saw, it's a little bit lower than that. The dip comes amid a larger market correction that's already seen major tokens drop by 5 and 10% in the last 24 hours. This isn't just another red day. This is a significant breakdown for XRP and could be setting the stage for further losses. All right. XRP price prediction. So where can we go? How low can we go? Okay. Let's talk about XRP price predictions. If the current downtrend continues and broader market sentiment doesn't improve soon, here's the next price targets that you need to be mindful of. All right. So we're looking at either $1.60, $1.40, or $1.20. So $1.60 previously tested during the late 2024 market dip. $1.40 minor support zone with high historical trading activity. And then you also have $1.20 with major long-term support levels and potentially the next bounce zone. So, if it goes in these ranges, hey, man, I'm going to back up the truck and buy some more. But right now, depending on what price point we're at by Friday, I might wait. It really just depends on what the price is. I mean, obviously, if we keep going in this downtrend and by the end of the week we're at $1.20, I'm backing the truck up. That's just me. But right now, I'm going to kind of hold tight. Really can't do much until Friday. So I'm kind of just waiting and, seeing what the market does. Moving on here, it says that the drop isn't just about XRP. It's about a wider crypto sell-off. Ethereum has crashed below 1,800, as we saw, and Bitcoin below 80K. Asia markets open with aggressive selling and market-wide outflows are increasing fast. In this environment, XRP is struggling to hold ground, and without a quick reversal, more pain could be ahead. So, another concerning thing for me that has me a little worried is that, what happened with the stock market on Thursday and Friday when it was down, was it 1,200 or I can't remember, 1,300 points or whatever it was. Crypto was doing okay. It was kind of holding its ground a little bit. I somewhat anticipated or thought that a little bit of that money would have maybe flown into the crypto space. But what I'm seeing right now is that basically when you look at the market for, let me refresh this again just to make sure I'm bringing you the right information. So look at that. We're down over 5.5%. So let's keep going. It's not going in the right direction, guys. And then let me refresh for here on CNN. So I thought a little bit of that money would have maybe flown into crypto. That's just my ignorance. But right now what I'm seeing is that people are not just taking their money out of the stock market; they're also taking the money out of crypto. So that's a little bit concerning for me. But let me know what you guys think about that. Is that a concerning factor for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Another thing that I want to share, as I've already stated, we already know what's happening with I already want to say the T word. Okay, all right. We already know that the tariffs are just wreaking havoc on both the crypto and stock market. But here's some insight in regards to that. So This is basically markets brace for another volatile week as Trump post punitive tariffs kick in. All right. So now, the rubber's really meeting the road. So it says right here, Roman Zurich, a senior market analyst at the global financial services firm eBay, said volatility will likely stay elevated as we move into the week. He said some investors were still holding out hope that tariffs against China and the EU due to kick in from Wednesday would be delayed or remodeled, excuse me. And that's what I thought too. I thought Trump was kind of playing chicken a little bit, but nah, man, he's being serious. He's not playing any games. And now I mean, this is just me just talking. I would be shocked if he does not come out and say anything on Monday. I really would be shocked. Just to kind of restore some confidence in the market. But if he doesn't, I am I don't know. I'm just as dumbfounded as you guys. But moving on, it says that the danger of escalation of trade tensions cannot, however, be overlooked, particularly as China's response to the latest round of U.S. tariffs has been more aggressive than before, Zurich said. However, leading figures in the Trump administration warned on Sunday against expectations for a U-turn. Speaking in television interviewers, Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, said the U.S. president intends to reset global trade. So he is determined to shake things up and kind of have a more even playing field for the trade. And I'm honestly with that. I'm not necessarily upset or mad at what he's trying to do, because I think there's definitely an imbalance when it comes to trade. Just in general, overall, no matter what country you're from, I think there's definitely imbalances. But if we can somehow have an equal playing field for everyone, I'm all for that, and especially here for America too, as well, because I definitely think we sometimes get taken to the woodshed when it comes to that. Just my opinion. But we'll see what happens. But right now, based on, I wanted to share this with you, so and you're aware that that Donald Trump is not looking to buckle at this. He's looking to really shake things up and really make a change. So moving on, as I mentioned, speaking in television interviewers, Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, said the U.S. president intended to reset global trade. EU leaders are still considering their response, while Keir Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, has vowed to shelter British businesses from the impact of tariffs, indicating he will announce what steps he plans to take this coming week. So, guys, all I can say is that, make sure that you're locked in, buckled up, and we shall see what happens. But guys, just make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. I'll definitely be on top of this, making sure I'm dropping you tweets and videos and all that good stuff. And if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.